welcome to Clasihandmade. I hope you're all doing well and that you have a great start of the new year. So I'm here today to show you some of the things that I have made. Let me take my chair down so my head would cut off. So, hello guys. My name is Shondell and I live in Arizona, Peoria. So, here today I have some stuff that I've finished making, some things that I'm working on, and so on. So, how are you doing? Welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome to all my returning subscribers. I hope you all are doing very well. So, let's get started, guys. So, let's get started with what I'm working on. So, I am working on a couple of amigurumi. And it seems like I will be working on a lot of amigurumi. And before I show you, let me tell you why. Because I started to do a craft market, and over the years I've been making hats and blankets and shawl and so on. And I realized at the craft market that I'm going to, lots of the scarf and hats and stuff are not selling, so I am not going to make any of those things right now unless it's for myself. So basically I will be making a lot of amigurumi and occasionally some hats, or if I have any pattern coming out that I want to bring out with a scarf or hats for those who want to make stuff like that. But right now, for me, I will be working basically on mostly, I should say, on amigurumi, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Other than, I'll show you what else I'm working on other than amigurumi. So let's get started with my finished item. I will start with. So I have made this little dinosaur, and this is a dinosaur from one of my books. Let me get that book. So this is the book that the dinosaur is from, and this is one of a YouTuber that is, she have the same book, and she's saying she will pick a book every month and she will start it to make amigurumi from this book. And her channel is Blue Cherub. I think it have a number behind it, but I'll insert it somewhere at the bottom here. So I told her, I said, I will join in and make it with you. So, because I have the same books. So here is Rex, and this is Rex the dinosaur. So this is Rex. I made mine's in blue. Here. The only thing I left out was this white part here. I think it's supposed to be is tooth. I did not. Oh, and his glasses. I will attempt to make his glasses, but I don't think I want to make the glasses, because if it's for a child, I don't think the child should have thing made out of wire. So that's Rex, and it's from this Amigurumi Treasure Book 1. Well, they have, why I say Book 1, because I have another one that's Book 2. So, sorry. So this is what it looks like. This is how mine. I made the bag. I did not put a button on it. I think because for a child again. And I use Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in blue. In blues. I started to use this yarn before, so I don't know exactly the colorway, but you can see here it's a lighter blue and a dark blue. And the little bag, well, the bag I made it with just yarn. They're both supposed to be the same weight of yarn, I think. or one, no, the bag is worsted and this one is medium. I don't know, but they're all number 4, but just one is worsted and one is medium weight. So this one is a bit heavier. So what happened? I had to give it a little tie to make it a bit shorter. So I made my legs that it can move to sit, so you can either stand up or, you know, you could sit down. So this is my Rex the dinosaur. This book, I bought it on Amazon, so if you're interested, it's there on Amazon. And they made it with the head tilt a bit, so I did the same thing. Oh, I can see a little bit of fuzz. So that's one. I am trying to, once I start on a ball of yarn, to finish it up, because I find myself having too much pieces of yarn and I have to find place to store it. So I'm trying to use up, once I start on a ball of yarn, I'm just trying to make as much amigurumi out of that same ball of yarn, or, you know, as much project out of that same ball of yarn, so I don't have to store it. So that's the Rex the dinosaur, and I'm going to put him over here on my desk. Then, before Rex the dinosaur, I was working on this bear. And this bear is by Cassandra. Craftable Ever After. I bought this pattern. I'll link it in the description box below from Etsy. It's not completed. As you can see, it still has some strings attached. So I'm making this with Premier Chanel yarn that I bought from the Dollar Tree in the color brown. So I have to put a heart on it. I made all the pieces except the heart, and also there's supposed to be a patch on his head and stuff like that. I'll insert a picture somewhere here so you can see what it's supposed to look like. But this is what I'm working on right now. I'm working on 2 things right now. So that's not finished. I'm all over the place, guys. I said I'm going to show you finished item. I'm showing you things that are not finished. So let's go back to the finished item. Okay? So, remember this basket I was working on? So this basket I made with the, let me get some of the yarn, let me show you. So this is the yarn, and this is Noro yarn, and it is made in Japan. It's Silk Garden. It's 55%, okay, 45% silk and 45% kid mohair and 10% lamb wool. And I made the basket out of one of the balls that I have. I don't think I finished the entire ball. I think I still have some left from it, or I had to use some. Anyhow, this is the basket. I made this basket with some rope and some of this yarn. While I was making this basket, I said to myself, why am I using my nice yarn, silk yarn, to make basket? As you can see, I have to finish up here. So I said, you know what? I'll find some other yarn. I'm going to continue and finish up the basket, but I'm not going to make any more basket with my nice yarn. My friend bought this yarn from me, as I said before, for $2 a skein, and she brought it all the way from Seattle. So this is it. So I am going to find a project to make with this. Maybe I make shawl for myself, so maybe I could make a shawl or something. I'll find something to make because I got a couple of skein of this. Anyhow, so that's it. So now I'm finished with the finished item. I made a reindeer. I made one for Christmas for this customer and she ordered another one. So I made that. I finish it and I give it to her. But I did take some pictures. So I will insert some pictures so you can see the finished product or a finished item that I have made. So I'm all over the place, guys. I don't write down anything. I just come here and I just sit here and I talk to you and I just wing it. Whether I talk about finish item, I talk about, you know. So, all right. Let's get down to it. So, I'm talking about finishing up the yarn. So, I started a new project with the same yarn and some scrap yarn. And this yarn is a milk cotton yarn that I bought from Amazon and I have some of it leave back. So I made the shirt, and this is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby in the blue, the light blue. So I am making this to finish up the yarn. But this is all I have left. I made the ears, but I only finished one. So I'm loosing it out and I'm going to stay tuned to see what I will do with this poor elephant to finish up his ears, because I don't want to go and buy more yarn. I'm trying to finish up the yarn that I have, you know, use the yarn that I have to finish it. My husband said put some mismatch mismatch ears on him. It will look cute. So I probably come up with something like that and see how it would work out. So this pattern is from this book, Pick-a-Pal book, and a Pick-a-Pal book 2, and you can see the elephant is on the cover. And I am working, the elephant is Louisa the elephant, and this is how she looks. So I was thinking about just changing up the ears. I didn't want to do this, but I'll see what I'll do. I don't know if I like that ears, but so far I decided now I'm going to just work on the arm, get the arm going, and then figure out what color I'm going to use for the ears. So that's how it is right now. So that's what I'm working on. What are you working on? Are you have any plans? What are you, you know, some people start new blankets and so on. I start a blanket and with some chunky yarn, but I didn't finish. I don't know. Here in Arizona it's being very cold. To me, for me it's cold. And sometimes when it's cold, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to stay under the comforter and I don't know. But I've been trying also to organize my yarn, because sometimes, although you have shelves, I have a bookshelf here where I have some yarn, and they tend to still fall over, especially if you start to use a skein of yarn. And, you know, it get a little flabby. You need to ball it up. Sometimes I always don't get a chance to ball it up. So I went to the dollar store and I bought some baskets. So I will insert the basket and let you see what I did to keep the yarn in place while, and then I'm going to ball some up. I did ball, sorry, wait a minute. I did ball some of them up. So here you can see I balled this one up. This is some leftover yarn that I have. So I am going to work on getting my yarn organized, because I tell you the truth, sometimes when your yarn is not organized, you don't feel, what must I say? It's hard for me to start a new project when my thing is not organized properly. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm also working on my sock. So hold a minute, let me get. So I'm working on my sock. Remember this sock? I got this yarn from DIY Creation and I decided to make a pair of plain vanilla sock. So I finished this one, but I have to fix the top of it. I have to loose out the top because it's not stretchy. So I find a couple of stretchy tutorial and I am going to loose it up. It fit perfectly until I bind off for the top and I did not do a stretchy bind off. So I have to fix that. So right now I'm also working on my second pair, the second sock. So this is how far I am and I'm using my Chagu needle magic loop. I have some four, not four, so 9 millimeter loop sock, two sets of sock needle, just the 9 millimeter. Is it a 9 millimeter? Well, the string is about 9 inches, I should say, where you just go wrong and wrong and wrong instead of doing a magic loop. But sometimes, oh, I started with this and I didn't want to go and get the 9 the 9 inch needle. So I just continue working with this. Well, every couple, when I finish, I don't feel like doing amigurumi, I would pick this up and do a couple of rows and stuff like that. Hopefully I done by the end of this month. Hopefully, like you hear I said hopefully. And I could get it to wear. So that's it. I went and did some. Well, Michael if you are Michael's reward shopper, you get a $5 coupon free, not $5, a $5 reward. You can go and buy anything from Michael's with it. Oh, I got some fluff in my hair. Anyhow, so today I went and redeemed my $5 rewards and I only pay about 30 something cents after I finish. Let me see. I think I have my. Is this my? No, that's not it. Anyhow, I got this ball of yarn from Michaels, and they had these thread on sale. They have a bin, and it was. I got it for 50 cents, and I bought 3 of them. They're a bit thick, so I could use them. I see for whatever I want to sew. So I got 3 of these for $1.50. So and then I use my 20% coupon, so I end up paying only about 30 something cents with the $5. So I didn't really spend much money, and I got this yarn and these 3 ball of thread. I saw they also had some new yarn, new cake they brought out. One had some cotton in it. And then they had some other cakes of yarn. But like I said, they're very nice yarn, but they're great for shawl. And I'm not making any shawl right now. So I have to do a tutorial on my shawl. But I have the yarn for that. So I did not buy any of those. But I'm going to start. I have to start doing the tutorial for that shawl. My leafy patch shawl. So yes, I have so many things that I want to work on. I just have to find the time to do it, Because, like today, I came home from work and I went to Michael's and I came home and I have things to do. So, my word for this year is consistency with this channel. I have to be more consistent, bringing out stuff, planning, when I'm going to do and when I'm going to bring out what I'm going to do and when I'm going to bring out some, contents and stuff. And I also want to get back to Stitch and Pattern Tuesday. So that means I have to create some more little patterns for you guys. Okay? So that's my plan for now. Wait a minute, I have something I want to show you I made for Christmas. So I made these flowers for Christmas. The pom-pom, I got it from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. And the ribbon, I bought it from Michael's. I think it was last year. I bought from the, you know, where Michael's have the clearance. So I made these, and look what I did, guys. I put it on some of those straight needles. Right now, I'm not using any of these straight needles. And what I did, I stick them inside my Christmas tree. So this is what it looks like. So that's what I made. I have to put them up for Christmas. So yes, guys, let's talk about a little bit about my craft market. So I am planning to do a craft market at the end of January. I want to start getting some bears made for Valentine's. So I'm trying to do that. Well, as you can see, I only made one so far. So I can't laugh. If I laugh, all you see is a split. You don't see my eyes. So yeah, so this is, and I'll leave this, I mentioned before, I'll leave the link in the description box below for this pattern. Very easy, straightforward pattern. Look at it. And it's from Cassandra. So I'll leave it in the description box below. So yes, guys, that's all it is. Oh, let me show you my book I bought. I bought this book. It's blowing out. Here you go. Illustrated devotional for women. I bought this 90 devotional, encouraging, creative, reflective on God's love and care. And I bought this book from Tuesday morning. So I'm going to start. It even have some little color. Look here. So you could color it and so on. It said, by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. So things like that. Little devotional. It's good in the morning to start, you know, your day with the word of God. So this would be a great little book, even for the evening. And you can find this at Tuesday morning. I'm sure Amazon probably sell it. And this is what it looks like. I pay $5.49 for it. Yes. So it has some beautiful little coloring page and the word. You are a sweet aroma. You are created for. And look at this little picture. I'm going to color it. I like that. Give all your worries to him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. So that's my little book I bought today. So guys, thank you for spending some time with me. And so if you want to if you have this book and you would like to join in the crochet with us, so I joining with Blue Cherub, and I'll link her channel in the description box below, and I also put it at the bottom of the screen. So thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Remember to be kind. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned to see what I'm up to next. Bye bye. See you.